Hey guys, Saigan Cat here, popping in for an update. It is November 6th. I'm still writing. I've been able to write at least 2,000 words a day on my novel. The goal is somewhere between 1,600 and 1,700. So I am totally passing that by. It gives me some wiggle room, but I'm really going to try to stick to, 2,000 words every single freaking day through the month of November. I've really been enjoying just the break from Dragon Quest. I love Dragon Quest. Don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Quest. But it's just been really refreshing to hang out, play Shadow of the Colossus when my controller isn't being goofy, or Bayonetta, even though I'm terrible at it. I got to play some King of Fighters the other day, some board games. It's been really nice. But my mood has swiftly deteriorated today because I saw this news from Examiner. Caught this on the Dragon's Den because they have an awesome feed for Dragon Quest news. And what looks like happened is there was a poll in Japan asking readers of the DualShockers magazine what video game platform they would like to see the next Dragon Quest game on. Many people will probably just automatically blurt out PlayStation 4 because it makes the most sense, right? I mean, it's easily the most powerful of the next-gen consoles. They're doing online right. They're doing everything right. I mean, I really don't have to tell you why the PS4 is going to be the most successful of the next-gen consoles, because the Xbox 180 just, even with their changes, it's still not enough to recover from just their horrible presentation, and they haven't done anything to make it good. Whereas Sony came out and they said, here's all these games, here are these other games, this is the stuff you'll be able to play, this is the stupid shit that we're not going to be doing. Ta-da! And everyone went wild. And Xbox One, 2 days later went, well, we're not going to do that stuff either. Guys, we're still here. And, nobody cares anymore. The Wii U, it's like all Nintendo consoles. It's just going to kind of plug along, and it's going to get some really cool system exclusives, and everybody will kind of think that it's a failure of a system until it's gone, and then we'll all look back and go, wow, those were some really cool games. Because the same thing happened with the GameCube and Nintendo 64. I was there. I remember. This happens every console launch for Nintendo. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, a poll of Japanese readers of the DualShockers magazine. What video game platform should host Dragon Quest? PS4, they said in huge percent. 62% of readers said Dragon Quest should come to PlayStation 4. I think that's a really logical way to go for the next main series console, Dragon Quest. Number 2, surprisingly, but slightly unsurprisingly, the Wii U. A lot of people have already invested into the Wii U as a way to play Dragon Quest games. A lot of people are going to have a Wii U anyways for games like Smash Brothers. Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate is on the Wii U. You've got Mario Kart is definitely going to be inbound. The Wii U is going to be a common system that many family homes will have. So it kind of makes sense for the Wii U to be second place, even at only 8%. Following directly behind the Wii U, also at 8%, iPhone, at 5% PC, at 3% tablets, at 3% Android smartphones, at 1% Xbox One, and at 1% was the Dragon Quest themed smartphone. That's right. The Dragon Quest themed smartphone came in behind the Xbox One for what system should be getting the next Dragon Quest game. So clearly the obvious route to go here, if you want to, please your consumers, is the PlayStation 4. Square Enix has announced that sequels to the next Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest games will be on mobile devices. Because they're so smart. They also made just the dumbest freaking announcement. Okay, they're really happy that Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn is doing really well. And they're like, yes, we figured it out. We're going to make a bunch more MMOs. We're going to focus the entire Western market on developing MMOs. What? You're going to be competing with yourself now? You're going to shovel out a bunch of crummy MMOs to compete with your good MMOs now? This sounds really familiar because they've totally done it in the past. They've had really, really good IPs in the past. You know, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. I'm not a fan of it, but plenty of people like Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why, but I'm going to list it here because people love it. And then they come out with, you know, brilliant games like World Ends With You, which tons of people loved. Huge critical success. People loved World Ends With You. Never got a freaking sequel. But what did they do was they spent years shoveling out unwanted Final Fantasy spin-offs, unwanted, just random stuff. Like, I don't know what Square Enix has been thinking. You guys know I don't know what Square Enix has been thinking. It's fascinating. Like, they're going to be doing a game called Nosgoth, which is a free-to-play MMO based on Legacy of Kain. When was the last time we got a Legacy of Kain game? It was the one where, like, Kain and, what was his name, Raziel? Something or other. The guy from the Soul Reaver series, which mirrored the Legacy of Kain series. It was the one where those two kind of paired up, which was, you know, neat because they were eternal rivals and they were angry at each other for dramatic reasons. But it just... I really wanted to rant about it. I wanted to take the time to make a video to rant about this because it's such a stupid freaking idea. It's getting so much harder to support them. You know, I'm going to feel bad about saying this a little bit. And I don't think that it's going to happen, but I kind of want it to. I'm ready for Square Enix to die. Just, you know, the company as a whole. I'm ready. I think... You know, they had their fun in the sun. They ruined it. They started to recover, and they're taking the recovery the wrong way. You know, they should look at what they did with Realm Reborn and apply the game development sense that went into Realm Reborn into how they make their other games. I may not agree with some of the choices, but clearly it works. And now they're announcing the exact opposite of what everyone wants. People want their big console RPGs to come to PlayStation 4. So they announced that they're going to do a bunch of RPGs for mobile devices, which is what nobody wants, reasonably speaking. Mathematically speaking, very, very few people actually want their, you know, main titles in their favorite series to come out on mobile devices. The vast majority of people would like to see it on a common home console that a lot of us will have. PlayStation 4, obvious choice. But if you had to go with a second one, Wii U. That's it. PC would honestly be a very fair choice. If they made, like, you know, low-end games, they don't have to, you know, blow the roof off of your PC. You don't have to have an amazing system. They don't have to go like all Crisis, you know, future PC powers to make a solid RPG. They're forgetting themselves. I think that they've had their time in the sun. I would honestly like Square Enix to fall apart, become disbanded, and have their IPs sold off, and maybe, just maybe then, Level 5 could pick up Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. That would be so cool. Can you guys imagine if Level 5 had complete control over those IPs? Oh man, that'd be fantastic. I don't know if it's going to happen. It probably won't happen. They have too many loyal fans who are going to keep buying the shovelware that they put out. Clearly, they're making some form of money off of these damned mobile releases to continue doing it. I only bought one. You can only blame me for Final Fantasy Dimensions, and that's a damn good game, and that one was actually worth the $30 fucking for a cell phone game, but I also got it on sale for like $5, so ha. Alright, we're past the 10-minute mark now. I got Netrunner tonight. I finished my writing today. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be awesome. I will see you guys later. I've kind of just been streaming on Twitch whenever the hell I feel like it, if I get my writing for the day done. That's all. I swear this time. Goodbye. You guys are awesome.